What's up, guys and gals, and welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today in the world of indie games, we're going to be checking out Tunnel of Doom. This is a roguelike dungeon diving game where you are a miner going back down into a dungeon to see if you can rescue other miners. This is my first impressions of the game. I didn't actually really get a chance to check this one on out. It kind of just dropped into my lap. And so we're going in blind, baby. We're going to check it on out, and I'm going to do my best to give you my thoughts for the next 25 to 30 minutes. If after watching this, you wanted to check the game out for yourself, it is out now on Steam. You can look down and below in the description to go ahead and grab onto that. On top of that, you can also find a link to my Discord and my Twitch stream just in case you wanted to hang out live at any given time. Let's go ahead and jump on in. I do have an existing game in progress. Yes, I would like to abandon it. Citizens of Goldcrest, thank you for coming. I have some very important news to discuss with you. As you know, there's a mysterious incident in the mine. I sent my men to investigate, but I have yet to hear back from them. Therefore, I am left with no choice but to close the mine until reinforcements arrive. This should only take a few days. My thoughts and prayers are with you and also the brave men that are trapped down there. This is awful. They're all doomed if we have to wait for help to arrive. I couldn't live with myself if I did nothing to help them. I have to go in. Okay, well, let's do it. All right, so I like the pixel art. It looks good. We've got ourselves a pickaxe, which we can swing it. That's a pretty good swing animation right there. I actually don't know exactly how many frames are inside that animation. That's a pretty good sign. Let's bust this thing on open. Stop. I can't stop you. I'm trying to keep the people safe, but I know why you need to go in there. Please, at least take an amulet with you. I hope it will serve you well for whatever awaits. Good luck, Angel. Remember, speak softly and carry a big stick. You're gonna go far. Okay, so we've got the Long Hands Amulet. Throw projectile speed is up 50%. We've got the Glassy Amulet. Our throw damage goes up by 1. Or we've got 25% chance to dodge an attack that would otherwise hit. Okay, there's a little bit of a typo right there. I think the 25% sounds pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and dive straight on into that and see if it's the sort of thing that'll keep me up and running. In we go. Good God, what happened here? The devil. You have to get out of here. Save yourself. I need to know if my husband is alive. Please tell me. Have you seen him? No, but I know he's part of the crew that went and expanded the mine. Thank you. I'm going to get you some help. John? That was awful and terrifying. I hope it's not all like this. Still, we got to go on and find out. All right, so this thing is flagged right here. It looks like we've got ourselves a map. So really, our mission for right now is just to go left. Can I break crates? I can. You found a sharp piece of wood. It is a primary resource, but also a fast melee weapon. Okay, how much stuff can I break? Oh, sweet. So we should absolutely be, like, salvaging stuff and, like, breaking things. Oh, cool. There was stuff inside of there, too. We got a little bit of money, and it looks like I can break that, too. Yeah, give me some more sharp wood. I don't know what that was that I just broke. You found a sharp piece of glass? Okay, so I can apparently throw it? Oh, yeah, I can throw it like a shuriken. How does this work? I just, like, stab a guy with it like vampire style? All right, I'm going to go full on in on salvaging everything I possibly can from these little areas. It seems like it might be a smart idea, since from what I've read about the game, we're going to be building, like, kind of contraptions and defenses and things. Can I break the lantern? No, I can't break the lantern. All right, good to know. What does that say? Jump roll is useful for moving around, dodging, or jumping over holes. Okay, we right-click. Cool. Well, there's stuff I can break over here. Hold on. I'll break. Oh, we can break the bridges, too? Ooh, that's a good thing to keep track of. I wonder if enemy damage can break it as well. Okay, so I'm timing that wrong. Okay, so you got to get, like, right out to the edge if you want that to function. That guy's super dead, so I'm going to waylay any real hope of maybe being able to do anything with that. That's not letting me go past it. So the jump roll can also destroy objects. You can destroy... Okay, cool. Fair enough. I didn't get that heart that was back there, but we don't have any HP right now anyways. All right, so we're going to have a battle. Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll start a battle real fast. So it looks like there's a nasty bloody boy zombo coming after me. I'm just going to, like, deck him with a pickaxe real fast. What a horrendous creature, highly aggressive and sensitive to light, not particularly smart. It's a weak goblin. Okay, fair enough. I do like, can I kill the rat? Oh, I can, sweet, dude. I got money off that rat right there. Apparently that was a financially diversified rat. Okay, so we can throw rocks at things as well. I'm gonna go ahead and mine down here too real fast. Oh, wow, we got a bunch of rocks. Hell yeah. I wonder what it meant when it said the goblin was weak to light. Like, do they burn up or something when they go into the light? Or does it just, like, lower their HP? Or, like, what? We'll have to test it out. Hello? Greetings, my name is Gar. Don't be afraid. I need your help, and in return, I shall help you. I'm Angel. I've got a lot of questions. Well, I promise you will have your answers at a more convenient time. For now, I have only a moment to spare. Here's what you can build with your existing resources. In addition, I've given you a cannon to use. In the meantime, I urge you to collect whatever resources you can, especially gold. Okay. Where's my freak? You gave me a cannon? I'm not trying to be belligerent right now, but I don't see a cannon inside my inventory. Alright, so we've got a battle level right here. We now have access to build mode, which means that I can build room, objects, and traps to get an advantage. Force enemies to take a certain path by placing objects that guide their movements. Funnels are a good way to handle many enemies. Cannons fire automatically at enemies during battle. They use your resources as ammo, so make sure you have enough. Cannons do not fire if you're in the way, but once they fire, the ammo hurts you just the same. Resources spent on barricades are returned fully if undamaged, but only partially otherwise. Okay, so I've got a wooden barricade right there. They want me to put one right there, and then they want me to put in a crate or something. So I think what it wants me to do is put the... Uh-oh, how do I go back into build mode? There we go, it's Q. Okay, so they want me to put a cannon right there. And it looks like I can rotate. They want me to face it that way. Okay, I'll face it that way. And then they want me to put some kind of box or something right there. Oh, I can move the box. Gotcha. Okay, so things that exist inside the context of the room can be used in order to bolster your barricades. All right, that sounds cool. Yeah, let's do it. I actually kind of like that idea of, like, editable dungeons where you can kind of, like, pile things up in order to protect yourself. It's a cool idea. Okay, so we'll exit build mode right here, and then we'll go ahead and start the battle. Okay, so it just automatically tracks. Throw a rock at him. I'm gonna help out, dude. I don't want my turret to do all the lifting. Clear all the traps? Yeah, we'll clear all the traps. That's fine. Oh, that wasn't what I wanted to do. It's okay, I can get more rocks. The nice thing about being inside of a mine is that rocks are plentiful. Can I kill the rat again for money? Yeah, let me get the... Oh, there's health on that rat right there. He's a meta rat. All right. Summon in the meta rats. It will be the only way we survive this horrid onslaught. Okay, let's carry on. Carry on my wayward Splat. Okay, so we need to secure our limited cannons. So I guess the enemies are going to go after them. Oh, so what they want me to do is, like, take stuff like this. How do these compare to, like, the barricades? How much HP do barricades have? They're kind of expensive. Barricades have 5 HP. Okay, good to know. Oh, it wants me to put, like, a glass trap on the ground? Does that, like, slow the enemy down? I guess we'll find out. Let's go for it. I sort of like this concept. And the animation is pretty nice. Oh, I forgot to put down my thing. I forgot to put down my cannon. My cannon is unfortunately not deployed. Therefore, I've just got to kind of, like, take care of business on my own. All right, let's break all this stuff down so we can get some extra resources. I do like little things like rats coming out to, like, eat the enemy dead bodies and stuff, too, after the fight is done. It adds a nice little kind of, I guess, infusion of grim flair to the game, because otherwise it's got kind of like this chibi art, like this chibi art style that makes it seem like it's going to be a game about sort of like levity, like it's not going to get too dark. But I think little things like having the rats come out of the walls to consume the bodies of the dead and whatnot, when juxtaposed kind of against the cutesy art style, I think that's pretty cool. Like, that actually leads to something good, I think. Hey, what happened? He had a rat chewing on his jugular vein. We're being awfully nonchalant about the entry to this conversation. I feel like I would open with, oh my god, there's a rat chewing on your jugular. You know what I mean? And try to, like, shoo it away. But you know what happened is also good. We came in and got ambushed from all over. The men scattered in fear. We didn't stand a chance against the monstrosities. Get my gun and kill as many as you can. The time has come. I feel cold. I could certainly use the extra firepower. Rest in peace, brave soul. Sweet, so we've got like a gat now. Alright. I am ready. I am the Gatling adventurer. I do support gun. I am American after all. When not in battle, you can backtrack to places you've already been using the fast travel option on the map. Okay. All right, so level 1. Let's take a look at this map and see how good of a job we can... That's a big dungeon. That was far larger than I expected for the first level. Okay, fair enough. You may encounter enemies on this level that you should be aware of. Gar. Okay, so like he updated... No, I didn't want to shoot my gun. I've lost a bullet. All I wanted to do was break the crate. It's a piece of cake to break apart a crate. All right, I believe I've broken apart everything in the room. We can open that up right there. That gave us a little bit of money, and it looks like it gave us a rifle as well. Oh, you've got to use keys to open the mining lockers. Okay. So we can go upwards, which is out of the dungeon, or we can go to the right. That really seems like it only leaves me with one choice, huh? To go to the right. Okay. Let me break some of this. Actually, I don't really need to break some of that stuff down, I guess. Let's maybe consider... Let's go into build mode. And what I'd like to do... I kind of wish I hadn't broken that other crate. That might have been a mistake. Okay, let's make barricades. And then we will also put in our cannon right there. There we go. That looks good. I'm going to put a broken glass right there as they enter the room. This is actually kind of like Hyper Deadly Home Alone. That's basically what we're doing, is we're just doing like the Kevin thing. Oh, enemies come out of there as well. Okay, that's fine. We can handle this. My guess is that maybe the flyers will go over the top. It looks like the bat actually isn't, like, inherently hostile. So I guess we'll leave him alone. There's a bunch of rats down here, though. Maybe I can get a key out of him or something. Is he going back to his little hole? Oh, he is. They go back to the little mouse holes that are in the walls. That's cool. So they have, like, an origin point, like almost like a spawn. This is Gar's room right here. Glad you could make it. I have some time for your questions now. What happened here, and why are these things attacking us? They're Kriegians, an ancient race of cave dwellers. We are... Oh, I am a Kriegian. Okay, we are a peaceful race. Your miners were unfortunate enough to break into our world. Now Vrem, our warmongering military chief, has risen to power. You seem different. Why would you help me? War benefits no one. If we work together, I am hopeful we can restore the balance of power and bring an end to this violence. What can I do? Like, how can you help me exactly? I'm an inventor and a scholar. With the resources you collect, I can create devices to help you on your journey. Please understand that I must keep moving. I cannot be seen with you. Okay. All right, so we have a cannon. I do think it might be an okay idea to pick up, like, another cannon. I have $200 right now. So what is this thing right here? It's a duster, a powerful explosion of dust particles. What I would recommend is that they get rid of the inspection altogether. When you stand in front of these things, I feel like it'd be nicer. They might be going for like a minimalist aesthetic with the UI and the UX, but like I would prefer that a window come up effectively when you just like stand in front of these things and it give you a synopsis of what it is, and it just kind of like disappears when you step away from it. Like, it feels like they've got the interaction ranges all nice and figured out. What is this right here? A rock cannon. Uses your rock supply as ammunition. Okay. Uses your wood supply as ammunition. Gotcha. Is there a glass cannon, too? Yeah. Okay. So there's, like, one of each, effectively. We have one that shoots wood. I was thinking maybe we get a glass cannon, then? Unless there's anything more interesting here. So 20% chance to salvage cannon ammunition. I'm going to buy the glass cannon, I guess. There we go. We'll take one glass cannon. So now we've got 2 cannons to play around with. All right, another battle stage. What the hell is this thing? Make a wish and the universe may respond in kind. 1 wish is $20. Man, wishes got expensive. You used to be able to wish for stuff for free. Inflation, bro. I got a free key. I'll take it. I like free keys. All right, so what can I do here? I've got, like, no enemies coming up out of the depths, which is great. It's not letting me move any of these objects right here, so I can only assume that they're kind of just, like, tethered. What I would suggest doing instead, looking at the layout, does the dead guy have anything on him? Okay, we can't loot the dead guy. What about the campfire? Does it do anything? Doesn't look like it. So my thinking is this. I think what we do is we put down a barricade right here and possibly right there. That's going to force them to go around the chasm up there. And then we'll put a cannon in right here. And we'll put a cannon in right here. Hopefully there's not a lot of flyers. Let's give it a go. Okay, seems to be working out pretty good. I'll just kind of hang out at the end of the hallway and smack them up. And it looks like we accomplished what we set out to accomplish. We have been victorious. I'm liking the idea that they're playing around with here. I've often sort of like agonized as like a guy that sort of previews games that like tower defense games are really stagnant right now. They're like really, really stagnant. And I sort of really like this idea of combining the core concepts of Undermine and like the Binding of Isaac with a little bit of like a tower defense flair. I think that spices it up a little bit and makes it a little bit more interesting. Toss a coin for a blessing from the gods. 250 bucks? Okay, I'm way too poor for that. I could barely afford the 175 to get a new tower, so like I think we're gonna have to worry about it. I can rejuvenate myself, or I can sacrifice my blood in order to get 50 bucks. We're at full health. Yeah, I'll do that. 50 bucks well, 30 bucks, I guess. Still, it'll help out a little tiny bit. I do think the control scheme works out pretty well. It doesn't feel like I'm really having trouble targeting enemies with attacks or whatever. We've got another dead guy getting chewed on by a rat over here. Oh no, enemies come out of the holes. Okay, so maybe I should not have broken that open right there. Is there a way for me to board these up? Oh, I can cover holes with wood. Okay. Fair enough. I've got 44 wood remaining. You know, this is kind of a complicated area. And I sort of feel like our options are somewhat limited. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to barricade the best I can. I might be overdoing this right now. I have no idea what the scaling is going to look like within like the long term of the game. Oh, I can fall through those? Oh no, so I can't step on those. Okay, I learned a thing today. Let's start the battle. Yes, we'll start the battle. I'm going to get my gun out just in case I need it. Oh no, they killed my tower. Well, we did get a little bit of money. I don't think that I'm going to get my glass tower back, though. I would assume that that's the punishment for allowing them to get after your tower, but they broke through pretty fast due to the fact that that hole fell through right there. So I think there's just like other extenuating sort of circumstances and mechanics that I'm still getting familiar with right now, like walking on those holes breaks them open after you've already covered them up. So that's something to kind of keep an eye on. All right, so we can go left. Let's go to the left. I don't know if there's going to be a battle over here. There is a battle stage over here. How bad is it? They're only coming through that door right there, though, so that's not quite as terrible. All right. The layout's a little bit iffy. I'm just going to start this one. I'm going to fight them off by hand. I don't think that Oh, if you can lead them into the light, it actually actively burns them and hurts them. Oh, I've got smacked. Good hit feedback, though. I like it. All right, there was more of them than I expected there to be. But as long as we got them oh, he has like actually like a little charge. Okay. Did the spider just bite that guy? Oh yeah, dude, the little spider fires bullets. Any of you guys got some health or anything for me? We got 2 health back right there, so I'll take that. I'm trying to sort of like conserve my resources a little bit because I feel like I've been leaning on them a little bit heavily. But I do like that there's actual like difficulty here. Like even within the first floor, like we're taking hits. The enemies have attacks that I haven't seen yet. They've got animations and things that they go through. This boulder can only be demolished with explosives. Okay, I don't have none of those. So it does seem like it probably behooves us to use the gun wherever possible and also draw the enemies out into the light now that we know that it deals damage. So if we can funnel enemies towards the light, I think we'll be able to kind of get by a little bit better. I'm going to break down all the stuff inside of this room. Okay, so room's demolished. We've got our wood supply actually fairly well filled out. It is a bummer that I wasted all that money. We only got 15 bucks for that key. All right, let's try again. There we go. We got like 100 out of that one. That's the good stuff right there. I've got like turrets that I need to replace as we get further on into this subterranean adventure. We've got a little bit of money right there that apparently I failed to pick up after I sacrificed my arm blood. We can go to the right. I wonder if there's any kind of bonus for fully unclearing the dungeon or anything else like that. Oh, another shop room. Nice. So this guy right here is a decoy, so that's a dummy target. Okay. It feels like there's lots of wood around, so I'm going to take another wood turret. I don't have any keys or anything ready to rock, so unfortunately we're not going to be able to go any further with that. But as of right now, it doesn't feel like we really have much more money, so it looks like we can go upwards to like a big stone boulder, maybe? So we've got like some kind of containment pit right there. Okay. So I can't surround that with the stakes or whatever as it stands right now. So they're going to come in from there, they're going to come in from there, and they're going to come in from there. So I think what I'm going to do... And I need to be back up in here real fast. So we're basically going to make a barricade in this corner. Since we're getting hit from every angle, I'm going to make a barricade wall effectively inside this corner. And then we'll put down one wood turret right there. And like another one right there. And hopefully that'll be enough for us to hold. I don't know. I got 6 bullets for the rifle, so I'll break that out. Hopefully that'll give us the additive DPS we need in order to survive this. They do spawn into the light, which is actually kind of nice. Okay, we've got flyers. I am the target of their derision right now. They don't like me very much. Ow, that little bat right there was quick, dude. I have kind of somewhat limited my ability to be mobile by being inside of here. There we go, a little tag team action right there. Yeah. Those bats actually, they attacked me a second ago. But I guess they only attack during the attack phase, maybe? I feel like the little bat is what dealt damage to me, but maybe I saw that wrong. All right, a little bit more wood. We're down like minus 16 wood right now. There's a dead guy with a dynamite. There's a crate of dynamite right here. And my guess would be that I can place that right there. And then maybe I push this plunger and it goes off. That's exactly what happens. Okay. Oh, you can mine the big rocks for gold using dynamite. Gotcha. So you can actually, like, shake off a little bit more scratch that way. I love the fact that the items don't disappear. That, to me, is one of those outdated, annoying mechanics where things start to flicker and then despawn. For the life of me, I don't understand why people still put that in their games. Like, I get it. I think they're trying to cultivate, like, motion and forcing the player to move and constantly be going after things to sort of artificially increase risk. But I think that there's other ways to do that inside the context of a game rather than making the power-ups disappear. It's not a mechanic I like, and so I'm really, really happy to see that the stuff stays on the ground forever in this game. We do have a dynamite available, so we could technically blow up a gold rock around here somewhere. I think... Let's go check out what these doors are. A battle stage. So the enemies are going to be coming out of that pit right there. And there's not much I can do to get around that. There's also a poison spider over here. Yeah, I was going after him. I mean, I understand why he shot me in the face with poison, because I was going after him in a murderous way. But at the same time, I was hoping he would be a little bit more docile about the fact that I was trying to obliterate him. So since enemies come out of there, what would it cost me to barricade? It takes 60 wood to cover all holes in this room. So that's just not going to work out. However, what we can do is it looks like they don't have a gap to get in on that side. So, well, actually, no, they can fit through there. Okay. So what we're going to need then is we're going to need to barricade right there. And then I think we barricade kind of like that. We take a cannon. I may be kind of pigeonholing myself right now in terms of like how much I'm going to have to move. But that's okay. I can dodge enemies for a little bit if I need to. Yeah, let's just kind of like, we'll drag enemies over to here. We'll see if we can burn them up a little bit. I'm just going to let my traps do what they do. Can I dodge through enemies? It looks like I can, and it also looks like there's really no cooldown on my ability to dodge. They are actively avoiding the light, which is good to be aware of. Oh, my own projectile done got me. Okay. I knew that that was a mechanic, but I just wasn't paying attention to it very well. We are going to have to dig up a little bit of health. So if we can kind of coax these rats into eating the bodies and maybe get like a heart or two off of them, I feel like that would be really, really fantastic. There we go. A little bit of health off the rats. The game is fairly generous, in my opinion, with regards to the amount of resources and healing that it gives you. That may just be like a first floor thing. And so, like, I feel like they've got a really good balance right here of getting smacked and how much damage you take versus how many kind of healing power-ups they actually give you. It feels fair. Okay. We got another dynamite right here. And this is not a battle room. I'm going to get that rat right there. I can only assume from the fact that the rats are giving us health that we are eating the rats. I feel like that's probably a safe assumption to sort of operate under, that we have a strong taste for rat blood. We do have a little bit of money. Maybe I'll get a heart out of here. Looks like I'm not getting anything, and we've wasted 40 bucks now. We've got another battle stage. This miner is visibly scared and unresponsive. He won't make it through the battle unless I protect him. Okay. Well, I mean, the enemies aren't coming up out of the holes, which is a great start. So I think we put 2 barricades right there. We put down glass in both directions so that they have to cross it. And I think we have a cannon right there. And like right there. And maybe just for safety's sake, we put a barricade right there so that we've got a little bit more time to play with. Now, if there's flyers, it's going to be all bets are off. But I'm going to be out here scrumming with the enemy, too. So I feel like we'll be okay. And honestly, the glass is doing a solid amount of damage to each of these enemies that's coming through, too. I'm just going to hang out right here. And we'll deck enemies as they come around. Now that our glass is gone, I feel like, you know, it's gotten a little bit more dangerous. Hey, good job, turrets. You guys did a fantastic job. Yeah, clear all my traps. I thought I was done for. You gave me the courage to get out of here. It's not much, but I'm going to leave you with this as a token of my gratitude. Oh, a bunch of money? Nice, bro. Get a little bit more health back from the rats. We'll go grab some nickels off these dead guys. I do like the amount of money they're giving me, too. Like, the amount of money sort of, like, guarantees that on a certain level, you're going to be able to purchase things when you go to the store. Like, it doesn't feel like there's a time right now where I'm, like, fully tapped out. So the enemies are only coming from down there. I think we may have to do with just glass for right now. I don't want to, but I think we might have to. We are getting somewhat low on wood. We'll make another barricade right there. Another barricade right there. Okay. I've got lots and lots of ammo for my rifle. So we'll hole up right here. Okay. They're not going after my barricade, which is good. That guy made it through more intact than I would have liked. I'm going to use myself as because I can be healed and my turrets can't. I'm going to use myself as kind of, oh my god, that's really bad. Get off my turret. I feel like if I can just slow these guys down in front of my turrets. Yeah, we'll get them. There we go, there we go, there we go. We're good. Clear my traps. Give me my wood back. Rat right there to get the HP back that we lost, even though there's a ghost HP down here. I'll definitely take that. Okay. I don't know why, but I always really liked the idea of ghost HP and, like, you know, like white hearts, effectively, in Binding of Isaac. I always liked that idea. Inspect. This looks like a dead end. I need to find another way out. Oh, so these are possible exits. Okay. And it looks like the items actually persist. Like, our hearts stay inside the room so we can go back and collect them just in case we get ourselves into a bad situation. I like what they've got going on. I think that the art style is good. Oh, we've got to fight our way back through here? Do we really? Oh, wow. Okay, so you actually have to refight battles in previous rooms. Don't know how I feel about that. I kind of feel like once you've got a room lit, it should be kind of passable for like the remainder of the dungeon. I feel like in certain cases, if the dungeons get really, really large and it feels like they're already pretty big, that might make it into a bit of a slog getting around. But maybe it said that I can teleport, right? I feel like it said that I could fast travel on the map. And so I'm sort of curious how I could make that work. Maybe it's a specific tile that I need in order to fast travel, though I wasn't really paying attention when we went through that area. But my name is Splattercat. This is Tunnels of Doom. Hope you guys liked it. I think the game's pretty cool. The art style is on point. I feel like hit feedback and like the feedback you get from hitting the enemies is perfectly fine. I think the animations look really, really good. I like the resource gathering. And I like very much sort of the fact that you get money from rocks and you get wood for building traps. Like, I like what they're playing around with here. As somebody that was kind of like tired and burnt out with sort of the concept of tower defense, I like what they're playing with. I'll see y'all next time. Thank you for stopping on in. That's all I got for you for right now, but I'll be back with something hot and fresh off the indie skillet tomorrow. Thank you for spending your time with me. Bye, everybody.